So far, do you guys have any doubts? Let me know. If no doubts, you can proceed. Today, let us create one basic family and the introduction to the families. So, and we can try that marsing and sighting for the topography. First, we will try to open one new family. We can, it's having lots of templates to work with. And what is the techniques? If you are going to work as for a window or a door, and you are going to import that family to our project, you need to select the exact category so that we can understand it is a door family or it is a window family or it is any other family. Like if you are trying to make one table or any kind of furniture kind of thing, means you can go with generic models, which will be there, and try to go through this list of templates, what are all the templates available, so that you can have an overall idea, so that in future, if you want some family type and whether you have an idea that it was you may see in this list and you can able to create, so that it will be useful for you. So we'll try to create one stable family or any other basic family first, and we'll try to give an intro. We'll take generic model for now. I'm opening it. So there will be always an reference lines. This will be the reference lines, like you can able to see and cross section. Like what is a reference line? Reference line, I think, but on plane, which will be considered in floor level or 2D plan views. You can able to see those reference lines, but in 3D you may not see those things. Only in 2D floor plan and elevations and sections only you can able to see it, and 3D it won't be appear first of all. And these reference lines will be used for the constraint purposes. Constraint purposes means it will these lines will be fixed. Okay, and this center line will be the center of origin of your family. While you are inputting, this will be your it will be in inbuilt one. These templates, no need to worry about. Like if you try to go new and the family, it will have the list of elements. It will be coming with the Revit itself. Okay. So in this, everything will be blank only. You have to create your own families. So you can't able to find any basic elements. Maybe for doors and windows, you may have something like uh, for now what I'm saying, this center of point will be the 0 0, and it will be your origin point of your family, maybe the center point of your family. But if again this line is always pinned, these two lines. Now we are going to create one same kind of line, reference plane, RT shortcut reference plane, and I'm drawing some random lines here and right, left, and one in right, one in top, and one in bottom. Okay. So now I have to make the rectangle, this rectangle, at the center of the this origin point. Okay. For that, what we have to do is we can provide a dimension. Di is a shortcut. Provide one dimension and measuring distance, and we can able to see there is one option called EQ. EQ means equal distance between each side from the center one. So here you can able to see there is two different. And if I press EQ, we can now measure means 980, 980. See? So it will make both distance will be equal. I am making this center line which was fixed, and this two line will be movable. Okay. And if I try moving this one also, it can be moved. You can try this line also, it can be moved because it was pinned. Until then it will be moved. I don't want to disturb that. I'm leaving as it is. This one and this one. If I want, I can create another line, but I am not going to disturb this one line. Or else you may face some constraint issues, like if you want to change only the right value and the left value, you may not get an exact data. So these two lines is now we have fixed PQ and EQ. Okay, and just a minute. If there's hearing noise means let me know so that you guys can be able to get my voice clearly. Put it in the chat. Can able to get it. Now we are coming back into EQ, which will make the mm, dimensions will be equalized with the reference to the center point. And also I want to make this two lines, this vertical lines of horizontal lines also to be in equal distance. I am pressing DI, clicking these two lines, and I am pressing EQ. It was now equal distance. Now there is one lock option wherever you put one dimension. What's the purpose of this lock? This lock will be used to not to move further. It can see constraints are not satisfied because it was locked. Okay, it will be fixed to 980. So with this lock will be useful in some other ways. Let me showcase those things as well. So now we try to add one element with reference to these lines. Okay, for that we have to go to um, create, and we are in reference level, and we can go to front and back in elevation. 3D will proceed finally. And in create, there are lots of basic drafting tools for 3D purpose. These elements will be the major elements we will be using always, like extrusion, blend, resolve, sweep, and the sweep blend. Uh, Extrusion is nothing. We'll try with extrusion now. Now I am pressing the rectangle. I am going to snap this one, this edge, and to this edge. Now you should not click outside. just lock the lines. Okay. Or else you can unlock it for now. We can lock here itself now, but let me do those things clearly, then only you can understand. I haven't locked this. Okay. If I am changing this one to 1000 or maybe 2000, this one will also change it because there is a center dimension we have provided. So it will automatically adjust to the left side also. The same will be this one also, it will get reflected. If I am pressing I am taking the reference line again here, our cube. Now we created the extrusion, right? That one also is getting snapped. I can remove it for now. Okay, this line also I am trying to change into maybe 5000 or 4000. So 4000, it was getting increased like that. But here it's around 2000, but here it's 4000. Let me decrease to 1500. And 1500 is fine. Okay. It will come to fine. Now using align tool KL, I am aligning. First we have to click the reference line and then that elements yes, and it will ask lock option. You can press the lock to lock it, and for the same for the other two sides also we can lock it and lock it. And now the rectangle object we have created in 3D. You can able to see the rectangle object is here. Now I want to give one dimension parameter. Okay. Uh, I want to change this rectangle size now. Using this, I can't able to change because it was getting locked with the lines, right? So we have to give the dimension for the lines. Then if you change the dimension of the lines, the cube or rectangle will be automatically getting changed with respect to the reference line. So let me give the line first. So I'm using the line from here to here. It's 2000. And if I I'm pressing tab. If I came here, it was showing only the extrusion. I want to pick the reference line means if I press tab, it will be showing the reference plane. I'm pressing the reference plane. If I change this one into 1000, the other side is also getting synced because of the EQ they have provided. And for the width horizontal and for the vertical also we can try to give an giving some. You can always see I am using the center line, center front. These existingly available lines, using those lines only I am providing the dimensions. Okay, so now I am going to give the vertical line also here from reference line to reference line. Okay, I'm pressing this one, and if I change this one to 500, both side is also getting synced. Okay, fine. Now, if I go to 3D, I can't able to adjust still now because I can't able to see any parameter value will be included. Now, for now, we can try load this basic rectangle to our project and loading this one to our project and placing this one is the newly created project. Like if you go, we are using new created project, right? I created one new project and this is the new project and I'm going to the family and I'm load into the project and it was loaded. And if I go to component, this is our loaded family. Yes, simply family please. Okay. If I go to 3D view in the project, you can able to see this view we created, but there is no option to change anything of this cube. So we can able to we need to give dimensions to edit the cube, right? So again, I'm going to that family two. We will save this one. Save as the family, and we can simply name as a rectangular object or cube or whatever. For now, I'm pressing rectangular object and I'm pairing randomly. And if I load it again with a different name, it will be considered as a different family. If you click that family, you can see rectangular object in our project one. Okay. And I am going back to the rectangular object we have created. This one is the elevation front. This one, and I am going to reference in floor plan view of the rectangular object again. And now I need to add this dimension to be reflected in our project. Okay. Now I am pressing this dimension here. There is one small option called create parameter. Once you start pressing the dimension, you will have that create parameter option. If you click that create parameter, it will ask family parameter or shared parameter. It's a family parameter only for this family. So we are leaving as it is. Name of the parameter, and we can give the name as length or width. Width, and if I press OK, and other things will be dimensions only. This will be dimension only, and I can press OK. With this equal to 100,000. Now we have successfully created one parameter, but the width is now considered as only half it, half of the object, right? So I want the width should be full element. Okay. So for that I am pressing that one dimension, and here 2 points will be there in dimension. One is witness, another one is leader. If you can able to adjust the leader line, we'll see further about these two dots in while doing the C creation mode job. For now, we have to click the above first dot, and I am going to the end and play it. So from here to here, it's 2000. Okay. Now I have to bring back that parameter we have created, right? I'm pressing this dimension again, and I'm going here. Here we already created one parameter with, so our parameter has been here. Now to check what are all the parameters we have created, we have to go here. This is the family type. Where we click this one here, whatever parameters or whatever any elements like materials, like data, project data, whatever we created here, it will be reflected. These parameters will be came to in our project. I am going back to the project. In project, I go to 3D or anything. If you click this, here we are going edit type usually, right? This edit type menu we are creating over there in this family. These parameters here on family type. Here, whatever you can create, you can create here itself and using here itself. Uh, for basically, I want to create another dimension for the length and also pressing, I want to press the dimension. Here also we can able to create the same parameter. I'm going to family type. Here I am pressing a new parameter. Here I have to press mention as a length and press OK. And the length values are also around the 1500 I'm mentioning. And I press OK. Here I'm pressing that dimension and then label I am pressing down. Here the parameter we have created is visible here. I'm assigning that parameter to this value here so that we can able to see now. Let us try to load this one to our project. And overriding to the parameter value and existing it. It will be always asking. We have seen this one in previous thing. Like we have added some parameter values like 1500 and 1000. So we need to check cross check whether we need those 1500 and 1000 here. Uh, for now, we don't need to. We don't need that values we have mentioned it in those families. Instead, we want that dimensioning should be reflected in this project. So I'm leaving overwrite with existing version, and if I press the edit type here now with our object, here we can able to see the length and the width we have created over there. If I changing this one 4500 and this one also around 6000. If I press OK, see our and our cube is working with our values. Now I want to adjust the height also. Okay, how we can able to adjust the height? For that, we can go to the family rectangular object we have, and here we have to go to the elevation. Here I'm going to front elevation. Now we are seeing the rectangular object from the front side of view. Here I want to add one dimension and I give it name as height so that I can able to adjust the height also. For that, again, we have to create one reference line or use the shortcut, or else you can go to create and you can go with reference line or reference line here. and I'm pressing the creating one line here. Now I need to lock this one to here. I'm pressing align A L. I'm typing align. And now aligning with this line, I'm picking this line first, and this again is this space, and I am locking it. Fine. Now I have to provide the dimension. DI is a shortcut. Pick this one, pick the reference level, pick this one, pick the reference level, and we have created our dimension. And I am going to family type again. Here we have to create one new parameter, and we can mention the name as height HVHP, and I'm pressing OK. Now I am giving around 4000 and press OK and OK. And height is not changing because we have to assign the dimension that value, right? And pressing the dimension and assigning that value to the height. Now height is also adjusted. Now I am loading this one to our project again and overwriting the parameters value. Now I'm trying it. See, our previously edited value is 6000 and 4000. Now it was taking the values from the project 1000 and 1500 and implementing back to the project. So now it was affecting the previously edited family here, right? So that is the dialog box we have seen while importing the family again. And I am going to 3D view, the photos, and now if you press to go to edit type and if you change the height to around maybe 2000 and press OK, it is reducing. So our family is working with our custom dimensions values. Okay, this is the basic understanding about constraints and the length and the other elements. Now we'll try to give some instant value. Like each and every time I can't able to go to, I don't want to means edit type and I can't able to, I don't want to edit from here. Instead, if I click that cube, I want the dimension here itself so that I can change immediately and I can go further. That is two different thing. Like this is one family, rectangle family. You can copy multiple times until which time you can try a number of times. If I edit one type, like if I adjust around this one is around 3000 length, press OK. All the copied elements will be reflecting. Okay, this is the type parameters. Now, by going to the family again, going to this family type again, if I create one new parameter, it is asking type or instance. If you press the instance, we don't need to go to edit type in the project. We can simply get that editable data here itself in the instance. Now we will try the height, length, and width, and or else we'll try the one. We'll adjust, we'll change this length only in the instance parameter. For that, I'm editing this one, edit the parameter, and I'm changing that to the instance, only the length. And I'm pushing OK and OK. Okay. Now I'm loading the project again, and I'm saying override the existing version. Now it won't get affect because we are giving override the existing version, not with the parameter value. Okay. Now if I click that object, see we are getting our length here itself. Now if I edit this one, we can't expect around 4,000. All the fields will be reflecting. We can't expect that. For instance, parameter, it will change only that particular element. For type parameter, it will be changing all copied elements or duplicated elements within the project. Okay, this is the parameter difference between type and instance. And also, this is how we have to dimension, and this is how the parameter works, and this is how we have to import our family. So far, the guys having any doubt, let me know immediately so that we can try, we can sort it out, those things. So, do you guys having any doubt? Let me know.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, if you want to create a parameter
Okay.
like we are doing only once, right? For a height and for
Yeah.
width, for length,
Yeah. Yeah.
everything has separate, right?
Yeah.
How can we change at the time height and length, width
Yeah. Yeah.
same time?
It's we can do that one also. If I'm going here, I'm back to our family here. Here, I'm going to family type again. Here, I want with length and width should be same. Okay, for that case. So that if I changing 1500, width also should automatically change the 1500. That's what you are asking, I think. So I'm copying this width.
Not that one, sir.
Yeah.
So for suppose we are creating a one new object with a new parameter.
Okay.
That parameter name is we want three like height, width, length at the time same time. Can we create like that?
Like that only, I think we have created right now, like height, width, length, and I am not getting you an exact point, like what you want exactly. So we always changing individually only. But if you want to change, if you want to link the length and width should be same means we can simply copy that name here to towards here, and if we press OK, if you change the width parameter is around 2000, the length will also will get changed to the 2000. So if you want to change only one dimension and if you want to get reflected to all the dimension, you can simply do with those formulas in the edit type, you can able to adjust it. But is that your doubt or anything else you want?
Yes, sir. As a cleared, sir.
I think you want like this only, or you want something else. Like usually, if you are creating one element, you will be giving its length, width, and the height only, right? Separately, or you want separate kind of things. Let me know. We can try
Yes,
to
sir.
do that.
Yes, sir. Starting, we are creating a parameter only for this object, like width, right?
Yeah.
Again, you came back and again you go to the options and again you put length. After that, you
Oh, okay, okay, fine,
uh,
fine. No, it's not like that. At the same time, we can able to create multiple parameters. Like you can able to create height also, height again, and again you can create another element into maybe width, and width is already there, so we can give width one. So you can create n number of elements, and if you press OK, and then you can able to assign that one using the labels here. Here with one height we have created now newly. This one only you are asking, right?
Sir, exactly.
Fine, fine. You can able to create at the time anything, anything. So we can able to link the and we can delete the extra created one using this one delete parameter, and this one also deleting the parameter. So I want the length is equal to the width now, right? So 2000, 2000. If I change the length, automatically the width is also changing. If I changing the length into 4000, width is also getting changed to the 4000. Now I want the half of the length should be the width. For that, I can simply give a divide by 2 and press enter. Now you can see if I